Oh, wow. I've got guitar.
There's no pressure. That's okay. All right.
Yes, we are. Currently, Betsy is playing the ancient tune, Tuning. She will be joining us just because we asked her about 10 minutes ago if she would like to play with us for this set. I don't think she knows half of the songs,
so
but she's Betsy and she's awesome, so she can totally get away with this. My name is Nathaniel. This is Dogwood.
Oh, gee.
What was the name of your cello?
Raven.
That is Raven.
That's
Everybody Raven.
Applause for Raven.
And
yes.
then, of course, Betsy.
Betsy, lovely Betsy.
We're going to be playing some songs for you.
Yes.
And in this set list, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs that nobody has heard yet.
Oh, gee.
Some
Really?
of them are Dogwood originals that you haven't
yeah.
heard, and some of them are Nathaniel Johnstone Band originals that you've never heard. This is the night.
And I'm incredibly nervous, so I'm going to try not to screw it up.
Yeah, but you're Dogwood,
screw it
so,
up.
so nerves, you're
Don't
immune
mess
to
it up.
nerves.
Don't mess it up.
So she's going to sing some, I'm going to sing some, and we're just going to start. This one here is one by Dogwood.
And this is called The Pressure. And it's about the things we say to the people that we love that maybe we don't mean, but maybe we do mean, actually, when we're mad. And it's true later. Okay. I woke to the sound one night of two birds fighting outside my window, cawing and tearing, cussing and swearing, each thinking their heart was in the right. Oh birds, won't you lay to rest all that fluttering inside my head? For I got enough that's laid on my chest, I don't have the heart for this. But oh, blow for blow, they traded their words. There was nothing that I could do to stop those birds. So I found a tune to carry me through and help me pretend that I hadn't heard what I heard. None of your poems were written about me. My pain is a giant, so bring on the cavalry. This is a list of all the reasons why you'll never be perfect or useful. So stop freaking trying. It's just not healthy. We're not getting better. Don't patronize me. I won't wear this damn scarlet letter. I can't take the pressure. 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 Oh birds, you sing so loud that you're filling the air and you're drawing a crowd. Don't make your cries into my morning shroud. Light is coming through my windows now. Oh birds, won't you lay to rest all that fluttering inside my head? For I got enough that's laid on my chest. I don't have the heart for this. Sing loud, it'll go away. 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 Sing loud and it might stop.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, friends.
That was our show for tonight. Thank you for coming out.
So I have a pickup that is very touchy, feely. And if I bump it just an eensy wit, it decides to go, no, I'm having none of it. And so if my ukulele cuts out at any time, we'll try to have that not happen. Okay. Oh, this is one I don't play on. Lovely.
And this is one none of you have ever heard before.
Hey. So I am in a Songwriting a Week group that has been going for the last full year, 52 songs in 52 weeks. And this was one for the prompt, Until She Calls, I believe was the name of it. So I sat down with Nathan and was like, I can't think of nothing, help! And he's like, okay, great, let's write a thing. And it ended up being about a ghost night because, yes.
Because ghost night's got a ghost.
Because ghost night's got a ghost, yeah. The dragons I slay, bloody work for small pay to keep my lady home. And I cannot rest till I pass her test until she calls me home. Until she calls me home. Uncounted the days I follow my ways. Time has wearied my bones. Though I am dead, no rest for my head until she calls me home. Until she calls me home. Ooh, didn't resolve. Rude. Thank you. So this next one is another one that came from that songwriting group. I do not remember what the prompt was, but I decided that I had been reading a lot of Shakespeare recently, like you do. And there are certain ones that I'm sure don't shock you are my favorites. Much Ado About Nothing, Midsummer Night's Dream, Twelfth Night.
Tempest.
Romeo and Juliet, I
fond of
suppose.
that
Yes.
one too.
Oh, Tempest. Yeah, I'm also fond of that one. The Tempest, the one and only Tempest. I was doing that show one time outdoors, and there was once a storm that happened at the very beginning of the show. We had to go run in the trees. It was great. So this is "Cry of the Fairy Queen," and you're probably going to notice some familiar quotes in here. And this is a new one, so I have to remember to put the capo on. Hey.
And I only just learned this a few days ago, so
Hey, capo.
pardon the sheet music.
Hey,
and stuff.
capo, mambo, capo, capo, hey, capo. All right.
Do you have a low cut that you can put on here?
Oh, man. I got
There
the
we go,
jitters.
thank you.
I love soul food so very much, but this is my first time playing here, so yay, soul food, thank you. You're awesome.
We should come here and do this again
We
sometime.
should, yeah.
Do you think they'd let us?
Yeah. We put the punk into myth punk, right? We're a little more punky. Okay, Cry the Fairy Queen. Here we go. Let's hope I don't screw it up. Oh, God. Yes. No! Shush! What's happening here? Why are you no... You can hear that, right? Is that coming out? Okay, good. I apologize. That's a good idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. What angel wakes me from my flowery bed? I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Your voice the only thing that keeps me here. Before my bones all disappear, what light through yonder window breaks? 'Tis the east, the sun my soul to take. I am the smoke that you grasp with your hands, unseelie queen of distant lands. Minute by minute I am slipping away from the real world. Slaughter the rooster who brings in the morning. The air tastes like iron, and I cannot survive here. But I have never felt so alive. Make me a willow cabin at your gate. Hold me tightly and I might be saved. I hear the music coming from the hills, the madness rising with it still. Don't let me go back into shadow. Can't I choose my fate? I want to stay. Minute by minute I am slipping away from the real world. Slaughter the rooster who brings in the morning. The air tastes like iron, and I cannot survive here. But I have never felt so alive. Something like that. That's a new one. We're still working on that one. We will take your comment cards at the end of this evening. You will be quizzed on your opinions.
Betsy, would you like to come play cello with us?
Oh gosh. So this one's a cover, and it's a song that
done a cover.
I really, really love. I really, really love, and I don't even care.
So I said to Kate a couple of rehearsals ago, I said, Kate, we need to cover this. And she said, okay.
Okay. Just like that. I said that. And where are the things for that one? Some of these we'll need words for. Forgive us. Or don't. We don't care.
I'm not even going to introduce it because you're going to know it.
Nope. I'm going to put that right there so I can see it. Rhiannon rings like a bell through the night, and wouldn't you love to love her? Take to the sky like a bird in flight, and who will be her lover? All your life you've never seen a woman taken by the wind. Would you stay if she promised you heaven? Would you ever win? like a cat in the dark, and then she is the darkness. She rules her life like a fine skylark, and when the sky is starless, all your life you've never seen a woman taken by the wind. Would you stay if she promised you heaven? Would you ever win? Or will you ever win? She rings like a bell through the night, and wouldn't you love to love her? She takes her life like a fine skylark, and who will be a lover? All your life you've never seen a woman taken by the wind. Would you stay if she promised you heaven? Will you ever win? Or will you ever win? Thank you, Betsy Titty. We
And
totally
now that she's up
practiced
here,
that.
We're not going to let
We
her
practiced
leave.
that so many times.
I need to get my banjo out.
What are we doing? Oh, that one. Yay, good. Yeah, banjos. So, hey, we're also part of a big old loud crazy band called the Nathaniel Johnstone Band. Yeah. We have some folks that know us. We do a lot of stuff with belly dancers, and sort of we've got some, he plays the banjo like a sitar, and we've got tablas and doumbeks, and Tempest dance like a crazy woman who is gorgeous, and zills and all kinds of fun stuff. And if you ever get the chance, you should totally come out and see the big band stuff, because it's also a rocketing good time.
Hey, okay.
We encourage the dancing.
Where's
Yes.
your tuner?
Oh, it's right here. Conveniently placed for your use. I'm gonna schmoopy doop. How you guys doing? You're all okay? I gotta check in. Make sure all of our feathered friends are doing okay. And our non-feathered friends and our tailed and clawed and hoofed friends as well. Yeah.
Shockingly enough, my banjo was in tune.
Yeah. That's really shocking. Okay, I mean I can say that.
I'm
come
allowed
from
to make jokes at my banjo's expense.
Hey,
You, my darling, are not.
My dad was a banjo player, thank you very much. So I think
right,
entitles me to something. I know, right?
It does, doesn't it?
I have to shout really loud in order to be heard. No. Over the banjo. Okay.
So this is a song?
For the kids following along at home, what note does it start on?
D.
Oh, it starts on D.
So the
for all
chord-
you
the chords
kids
that you're
following
gonna
along at
play
home.
are D major. And
Yeah, no, I
C
got
ma-
those ones. I just
Okay,
needed the first
this is
one.
a song called Geppetto's Lament.
Take the wood, take the knife, set the blade and carve away all the pain and sadness. Cut it out, sand it down, build it to perfection.
legs, fingers, toes. Call it a brand new face, eyes, ears, and nose. This my new creation child, one lacking sin. This a new emotion wild, what lies within. No mortality or affliction, no cause for discontent, no doubt, no artifice, and no lonely fears, only wit, wisdom, and charm. He's a simple little child, he's a little one, he could do nobody harm. And take the string, tie it off, articulate the joints, fingers move with intent. This my new creation child, one lacking sin. His a new emotion wild, what lies within. A heartless life is not to live, so I machine the beating clock. Placed within, it turns the sap to blood and animates the wooden block. But I forgot a conscience clear. So will he to men or to monsters steer? Creation. Creation child, one lacking sin. Is a new emotion wild, what lies within. Morality or affection, no cause for discontent, no doubt, no artifice, and no lonely fears, only wit, wiles, and charm. He's a simple little child, he's a little one, he can only ever harm. So it speaks, and so it lies. So it speaks, and so it lies.
So it lies.
This my new creation child,
One lacking sun.
is a new emotion wild,
What lies within. Yo! Very important part. So yeah, I forgot to mention that is one of the big band songs. So imagine that with like
keyboards
a
and
big-
bass doing some seriously funky rhythms and big old drums.
like a whole lot of giant bodhrans that a guy hits with a stick.
And with his
like sits
foot.
in a chair and hits with a stick. A
sticks.
drum kit
Two.
is what I'm trying to say. Never mind. Never mind.
We're there with you. We're there. Ladies and gentlemen, Dogwood.
I'm great. I'm so great. Snuggle? Snuggling? Are we snuggling?
Yeah.
Are we snuggling? Is it snuggle time?
This is a song called Snugglefish.
If you brought your favorite snugglefish, be they stuffed animal or real person,
Now's a good time.
or a non-corporeous entity, then now would be the snuggling hour.
Snuggle cello?
Yes, the snuggle cello. Yeah, so good.
So you've got your capo.
I do.
For those of you following at home, the first note's E.
D for me.
Oh, those dreary days in my world down below the sea, where I sit to watch the world show. The mortals full of hubris, to their gods respect is lacking, and there's nothing left to say but release the Kraken! Yeah, because you've shown me deep inside, your flesh is squirmy, slimy hide, a heart of gold resides. You're my fearsome fanged snugglefish, my toothy scaly snugglefish. The mortals fear you, snugglefish, as they're gobbled by you, snugglefish. Lord Zeus says you're nonsensical, because of all your tentacles residing in my ventricles are nothing but receptacles for you, for you, for you, my little snugglefish. My little cuttlefish. For the Lord of the Sea, it's such a lonely lot that sometimes it feels like you're all I've got. And it pains me ever so when mortal respect is lacking, and there's nothing left to say but release the Kraken! Because you've shown me deep inside, your fleshy, squirmy, slimy hide, a heart of gold resides. You're my fearsome fanged snugglefish, my toothy scaly snugglefish. The mortals fear you, snugglefish, as they're gobbled by you, snugglefish. Lord Zeus says you're nonsensical, because of all your tentacles residing in my ventricles are nothing but receptacles for you, for you, for you, my little snugglefish. My little cuttlefish. Pretend this is a kazoo. Your man's most dreaded enemy, my best friend, not my frenemy. Frog and Toad will always be envious of you and me. So if you're feeling down and out, like all the world's attacking, never worry, I will shout, hey, release that Kraken! Because you show me deep inside, your flesh is squirmy, slimy hide, a heart of gold resides. You're my fearsome fanged snugglefish, my toothy scaly snugglefish. The mortals fear you, snugglefish, as they're gobbled by you, snugglefish. Lord Zeus says you're nonsensical, because of all your tentacles residing in my ventricles are nothing but receptacles for you, for you, for you, my little snugglefish. My little cuttlefish, my little snugglefish. Wah, 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 wah. Sploosh. So, for this band, we don't have anything so tacky or crass as guitar solos. We have Dogwood solos.
We have kazoo and sometimes mouth solos. Oh my gosh, we have a fish in the room, friends.
Did you snuggle?
Did you snuggle the fish? Yes, fantastic. Now remember, consent is sexy. Ask first before you snuggle.
Even if it's a fish.
Even if it's a fish. Or a cat, as I learned earlier today.
Consent applies with cats, because
Yes.
cats have claws.
Yes, they do. What are we doing? Oh, we're doing that one. So this is an old-timey tune that I'm sure many of you have heard before. I first heard it done by Mr. Christy Moore, who I just discovered a couple years back, and he's Ireland's answer to Bob Dylan, is how I've heard him described by others.
What, brilliant lyricist, kind of ugly and doesn't seem very pretty?
He's a very attractive man, thank you very much.
Maybe not Bob Dylan, maybe somebody a little
Well,
prettier.
they're both very attractive men, but that's just me.
No accounting for taste.
We know what I like. Anyway, tall, dark, and lanky. We're not so tall. I mean, you don't have to be very tall. Anyway.
Since we know all of these next songs, I'm going to move this over here.
Great, cool. Let's not hit me. Can you guys hear the ukulele? Is it okay? It's all good? Okay, great. I cannot hear it at all. right. It's a tiny instrument. So, for the kids following along at home, it's F and then G and then A minor until the end of time. Here we go. This is called Black is the Color of My True Love's Hair. Which it is. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like some roses fair. She has the sweetest smile and the gentlest hands, and I love the ground whereon she stands. I love my love, well she knows. I love the ground whereon she goes. I wish the day would sooner come when she and I can be as one. I go to the Clyde and moan and weep, for satisfied I never can be. I write her a letter, just a few short lines, and I suffer death 1,000 times, for black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like some roses fair. She has the sweetest smile and the gentlest hands, and I love the ground whereon she stands. My love, well she knows. I love the ground whereon she goes. I wish the day would sooner come when she and I can be as one. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like some roses fair. She has the sweetest smile and the gentlest hands, and I love the ground whereon she stands.
Thanks.
So this next one is the title track off of my first solo album, which I just released in October. Very exciting. Aw, thanks. So a lot of it's a fully orchestrated CD. It's not just me and the ukulele. And I do have copies of them over at the table, and I have download cards if you're more of a Bandcamp, don't like physical CDs type person, which some people are, and that's totally cool. And those are going for $5, so a little cheaper. But this is the title track off of that. The album's name is Persephone is Dead, Long Live Persephone. And I have a thing about Persephone, and so this song is called Persephone. It's the title track. Persephone. There you go. Mer. It's very exciting. And this is a song that I always dedicate to a friend of mine named Sarah, who passed away before her time. And Betsy's going to join me on... Oh, yeah, also, Betsy played on the album on this song, so she's joining me for that. So that's exciting. There's also a little bit of djembe done by the wonderful S.J. Tucker on this song on the album, so reasons to go get the album. It's really good. Anyway... Worked on it for a full year. Oh, it's okay. I'm good at chattering. Hey, friends. How you doing? Let's get all cozy. How we doing, friends? Yes? Good? It's my late night talk show host voice. And, no. I will put you all to sleep. Aren't we good? Oh, yeah, no, Nathan. But she's gonna do great. So you should wiggle your fingers and send many good vibes. There we go, yes. Persephone was a friend of mine. Warm hair and honey eyes, taken from her mother's side. Persephone was a friend of mine. She sailed so far away from me, I didn't miss what I didn't see. But how could I not feel that breeze? She sailed so far away from me. Baby, come home. We miss you so. These fields won't grow without you by my side. Baby, please stay. I need your strength. I can't plant these seeds on my own. She slipped into the lion's den. The chasm closed over her head. Thought that I'd never see her again. She slipped into the lion's den. Oh God, what have you done? You've gone again, took away the sun. How will my love seat run home? Oh God, what have you done? Baby, come home. We miss you taken from her mother's side. Persephone was a friend of mine. She slipped into the lion's den, the chasm closed over her head. I never saw her again. She slipped into the lion's den. There is so much danger when we fall in love. There is so much danger when we fall in love. There is so much danger when we fall in love. There is so much danger when we fall in love with death. Oh, Persephone was a friend of mine. Warm hair and honey eyes, taken from her mother's side. Persephone was a friend of mine. Oh, Persephone was a friend of mine. Oh, Persephone was a friend. Thank you.
Who's next?
Another new one.
Oh, we got another new one coming up for you. Hey.
I don't even know.
Several days.
It's my goblin voice.
For the past several days, I was writing and rewriting the verses and trying to find different lines for the choruses to flow a little better. And now they're all spaghettied in my head.
Oh, gee.
So
great.
I have the words here.
We'll see how useful that is. So, yeah, we're writing also our next band album, which this will be one of those songs. Fingers crossed. So, yeah. Can we tell them the title, or are we?
Oh, this
shushing?
this one's called All in All.
Yes. Oh, can I read those words? Yes, I can.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, this one.
I believe in kindness and happiness and joy. I believe that life is sweet, have since I was a boy. The people all around me, they're moving through their day. A wandering crowd with heads in clouds, all work and a little play. Their lives are full of reasons, they can't stop to smell the rose. A fear to fall a step behind, a fear that grows and grows. And I wish that I could help them, but really who am I? I'm just a wandering charlatan, another passers-by. But life's been good to me, all in all. Just is hard to see, all in all. Oh, wait,
We got this. Oh,
chorus,
come on,
chorus.
come on.
Life's been
Good to me, all in all.
The future's hard to see,
all in all.
and I hope that you'll agree when I say it's gonna be alright.
Alright.
But sometimes I get hungry, and sometimes I get cold. My pants are torn, my shirt is stained, and I'm still getting old. And the kids are getting angry about the bullshit they've been fed. I watch them spit the poison out and choose their truths instead. How's it go? Times they are a-changing, they're a rising generation. They're hungry for a different space with them on center stage. And I wish that I could help them, but really who am I? I'm just a wandering charlatan, another passers-by. But life's been good to me, all in all. I've still so much to see, all in all. And I hope that you'll agree when I say it's gonna be alright. Alright.
Yeah.
So I'm debating whether to put a third verse on that, but every time I come up with a third verse, it's lame.
Well, I'm glad you didn't do it just then, because I would have been lost.
Actually, I think we've banjoed out. Wait. You see, here's the thing.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up.
Well, here's the thing. This guitar here, I only got this like a couple of weeks ago. And
now I want one immediately.
They didn't go out of business. I don't know that they ever left business.
They're back.
I got this at American Music in Bellevue. And it turns out the guy who works there, who services their guitars, is the guy who initially came up with the specs for this thing and has the second one ever made. And so when I went in there and I was talking to him about it, he was just filling my head full of facts that I don't remember. But I don't have to remember because I've got this sweet guitar.
There's a song in there somewhere. Yeah. I don't gotta remember because I got a sweet guitar.
So this next song is another one of Dogwood's, and she's going to have to quickly remind me of the chords because.
Oh right, for those of you following along at home. Oh God, I'm the one that has to know. We both have really bad goldfish memories. It's a problem. F. C. There's a G in there somewhere, but we'll get to that. So it's. Yeah.
I'm having to do the math because she's got a capo and I don't.
Oh yeah. Have fun. Let's do this. Okay, this is a song called Lost Boys, and there's a part that you need to sing along with, and there are some people in the audience who will help you with that.
Yeah.
But we'll go through. Okay, so the part goes like this. If I can stop talking. Lost boys don't give a hoot about unhappy thoughts. Repeat. Lost boys don't give a hoot about unhappy thoughts. Okay, that's the first line. Line 2. Lost boys don't give a hoot about unhappy thoughts. Lost boys don't give a hoot about unhappy thoughts. Great. Third line. Lost boys don't give a hoot about unhappy thoughts. Lost boys don't give a hoot about
unhappy thoughts.
Inflection is important. Line 4. Lost boys don't give a hoot about it. Trick ending. You got this? Lost boys don't give a hoot about it. And the it is whatever you want it to be. Okay, here we go. Shush. Let me do the intro and then you come in. Okay. Just have to be forceful sometimes. The gulls and the crows are in the midst of a turf war. It's a screaming song of sadness that I've heard somewhere before. Didn't you say the same thing while we waited for the train? Now we saw the lightning, we chased the black storm, followed it down the tracks till the early morning. Electricity bleeding with the dawn. The seagulls never get lost on their way to the sea. So if you're not a seagull, don't worry. Just get lost with me. Picking out the feathers from your hair one by one. You're flustered and you're honest, and that's attractive to some. I don't see you as a bird and your wing is broken just like mine. Tanning on the rooftop, ship-shaped sails drop, roaring over this lonely ocean, and we can't stop. Lost boys don't give a hoot about unhappy thoughts. Not yet, I'll tell you. Seagulls never get lost on their way to the sea. So if you're not a seagull, don't worry. Just get lost with me. Da Seagulls never get lost on their way to the sea. So if you're not a seagull, don't worry. Just get lost with me. All right, here it comes. Y'all ready? Really loud and all together. Doesn't matter if you know the tune. Just say it. Lost boys don't give a hoot about unhappy thoughts. Yes. Lost boys don't give a hoot about unhappy thoughts. So Pan can hear you. Lost boys don't give a hoot about unhappy thoughts. Lost boys don't give a hoot about it. Yeah. These air currents are sublime, though we've had our rough times. As long as you're happy, I'll have my peace of mind. I wouldn't want this Leviathan city to catch you in its jaws. If the wind blows us apart for miles, we can still kill pirates with our crocodile smiles. Let's get lost for a while. I like that one. Thank you, friends. That one is also on my solo album that's over there. Fun stuff. I have a big old friendship chorus that does all kinds of fun clappy stuff, and it's good.
And they sing in harmony.
They do! They're so good at that! So this is another new one, so we'll look at words as well. On this. And I will make all the funny faces to keep you entertained, so never fear. It's all good.
Did I share the chords for the ukulele for this?
No.
Do you want to learn the chords for the ukulele?
Not right now. He does this literally all the time.
One of these days I'm going to make you play the banjo. Right here.
I escaped from that.
Destroy thy neighbor. Love jealous like gold. Keep under the faces. Let mirror thine own. Never offer mercy. For compassion is for the weak. But do they not deserve all the torment you've unleashed? Brother killed thy brother over books long out of date, pinpricks on a map that you must own to contemplate. Why reason?
Why reason?
It's so hard to do. Why reason? Is it so hard to do? If you lead a people, they are but your sheep. Wolf that plays at shepherd stabs them in their sleep. Where the marks and colors identify your group, it's us versus them, it never ends. Why reason?
Why reason?
It's so hard to do. Why reason?
Why reason?
It's so hard to do. March on in your righteous rage. Don't hear the mother scream, but that might make for pausing and that creeping empathy. Squash those second thoughts.
Squash those second thoughts.
Don't need no logic or rationale. You are off to save the world.
Off to save the world.
With your bombs and your bullet hail. Why reason?
Why reason?
It's so hard to do. Why reason?
Why reason?
'Cause it's so goddamn hard to do. Why reason?
Why reason?
Is it so hard to do? Why reason?
Why reason?
Is it so hard to do? Why reason?
Yeah.
That's a happy little song.
Thank you for being our guinea pigs. We appreciate you. Remember, comment cards and a quiz on your opinions after the show. Write it down. I'm kidding. Don't look so severe. It's okay. It's all right. It's all jokes.
We're going to test you on the lyrics and the general themes of all of the music in the night.
God, no.
How many of you remember the really bitchin' whale tune
Really
that
bad
Betsy
at
did earlier?
quizzes. Woo! Bitchin', and also
So,
about whales.
So while she was telling you the story about those lovely men who freed the whale, I was reminded of an article that I read today. It was written by a survivor, a fellow who jumped off of the Golden Gate Bridge and lived. And what he said was the instant his hands let go of the railing, he was like, oh, wait. And down he went. And when he landed in the water, he was still conscious, and a sea lion poked him up to the surface. Because he could barely move, because when you fall however many stories into the water, that kind of does things to you. And the sea lion was like, nope, you're going to stay up on the surface. Nope, you're going to stay up on the surface. And then finally the Coast Guard came along and saved him. But just like the guys who saved the whale, a sea lion saved this guy. That's the kind of the coolest thing. Whoa.
Hey now. We're going to trade eyes. You don't have any eyes. You are a guitar.
Why are you being so difficult?
I don't know. Because I feel like it. Oh yeah, this is another of the band songs. Ew! This is for anybody who wants to get up and shake their hips a little bit. We encourage. Hey! Hey there, boy, take a look at me. I'm the prettiest thing that you ever did see. Got a shiny red car that's done broke good. Won't you take a little peek under my hood? Blood red like my lips. Your eyes all on my hips. Down your back, run my fingertips. Red blood on my lips. Boy, do you like my view? There are so many things I could do to you. Not a question of if, but when you should. Steal a little low kiss under my hood. So follow me, boy, let's head out back. Take a little walk off the beaten track. 'Cause I want you all alone when I make you scream out at the moon in your ecstasy. Red blood of how it drips. Your eyes all on my hips. Down your back, run my fingertips. Red blood on my lips. Blood red rising fast. Follow me to the last. Big eyes in the full moonlight. Red blood on teeth tonight. Nails, how they sharpen so long on my nose, how it grows as the darkness falls. All the trick of light in the evening wood. It's just the girl from the road here under my hood. Oh, so kiss me, boy, and I'll kiss you till we both howl at the full moon. Our skins with sweater and complete coat. You tilt arch your head back, I rip out your throat. Red blood, how it drips from my mouth and fingertips. Naked stain there as I stood, with little bloody Red Riding Hood. Red blood, how it drips from my mouth and my fingertips. Boy, never go out into that wood with little bloody Red Riding Hood. Oh, little bloody Red Riding Hood. Little bloody Red Riding Hood. Ow! Thank you. And that song is about if Little Red Riding Hood was a werewolf. Oops! Yeah, if there's a whole shtick that happens in front of that song. You'll have to come to a show where I remember to do it. Okay.
So this
this one. Yeah.
This one I think might be one of the really cool barnstormers on the new album. It's called Seven Veils. That's okay. You can recycle them.
Isn't Tempest awesome, by the way? I forgot to give love to her earlier, but oh my gosh, so great. She makes what's happening up here way more interesting to look at. So we're grateful.
All I have are these really awesome people in the audience, and they're pretty awesome to look at.
Okay, fine. Make me feel guilty about it, you jerk. A kiss soft, lip to lip as palm to palm. A touch across barren skin, tracing ink in darkness. You would have me open up my body's secret, skim the top. And you have barely scratched the surface, now the game begins in earnest. This is the dance of the seven veils, slow unwinding, still entwining. Fingers slipping on the silk release and binding, serpentining. Beds are easy to make and lie in, but beneath the fabric, do you know who I am? Who I am. A poem spoke, fate to fate as fortune's fool. A song note, angels whispering, hands around and upon my throat. You would have me tell all tales, my voice's secrets, till I fail. But you have barely scratched my surface, game is played and played in earnest. This is the dance of the seven veils, slow unwinding, still entwining. Fingers slipping on the silk release and binding, serpentining. Beds are easy to make and lie in, but beneath the fabric, do you know who I am? Who I am. Restless wanderer, find your wonder, take your easy, try to please me at thine oasis. Love in stasis, bodies aching, souls are craving. The night is flying, time's unwinding, mark the hours, clash of powers. Seven veils to reach my skin, can you know me if I take you out? A kiss soft, lip as palm to palm. Beds are easy to make and lie in, but do you know who I am? This is the dance of the seven veils, slow and winding, still entwining. Fingers slipping on the silk release and binding, serpentining. This is the night of the seven veils, slow unwinding, still entwining. Our fingers slip upon the silk release and binding, release and binding, release and bind, release and binding. Thank you, Tempest, and thank you, Betsy. That one takes it out of you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have one more song. I know, very sad days, but it's true. So get over it. But there will be other times, other places, other things that you can come find us. You can come find us on the internet. We're all over the internet, and we're Seattle locals, so you can come and find us there, on the street, in a shop, in a window. Be like, hey, what's up? Oh, yes. Oh, you're right. You're very good. So, hey, you can also come find us at the table. Afterwards. And we have a lovely donation jar. There was no cover for this evening. It was all by donation at your discretion. Help us with gas, please, and other things. But you're all lovely, and we're just glad that you came in this gross weather. And even though one of our acts sadly could not make it this evening, we are glad that you could join us in the show that has happened, and we hope that it was an awesome one and worth your time. Yes? Yes? Okay, good. Phew.
So,
okay, good.
if you feel like stomping your feet or clapping your hands or otherwise making a big, loud rhythm along with us, this is the song to do it.
This would be the song, yes.
How fast does this go?
I was just going to thank Soul Food so much for having us.
Oh my gosh, yes, thank you, Soul
Kevin
Foods.
for
Kevin
for running sound.
Oh my gosh.
And Bliss behind the counter with the awesome coffee.
Yes, thank you, Soul Foods, for hosting.
And,
You're
and you may
so
not have
much. Thank
seen
you
it,
to
but they were
Bliss.
dancing up a storm back there.
Thank you to the lovely Bliss. Excellent. Oh,
And
yes,
Jackie,
Bliss and
thank
Jackie.
you.
Thank you, Jackie. I didn't know your name. Otherwise, I would have said, but thank you,
We can
Jackie.
say Bliss and Minion.
Specifically, both of you. And also thank you to Betsy Tinney for the lovely set that started out our evening. Holy crap.
We've never met her before in our lives. and she loved
Never
us.
before. Never before
And
in
we
our
love her
lives.
best.
So, all right, this song is called Puck's Delight, and the chorus is sing-alongable, so you should clap and sing along to it. And it goes like this. Hi-ho, the ferry go through the trees and streams below. Oh, hi, the bright twilight, we all revel in Puck's delight. Hi-ho, the ferry go through the trees and streams below. Oh, hi, the bright twilight, we all revel in Puck's delight. Just do that, and it'll happen a bunch of times, so you'll get it. Hi-ho, the ferry go through the trees and streams below. Oh, hi, the bright twilight, we all revel in Puck's delight. Robin, hey, dear Robin, oh, where do you fly tonight? Why, over the moon to steal the sun and make the stars eternal bright. Oh, but darling Robin, what will Titania say? Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. I never really listen to her anyway. Hi-ho, the ferry go through the trees and streams below. Oh, hi, the bright twilight, we all revel in Puck's delight. Tell me true, sweet Robin, what will you do when 'tis thine? I'll shine her up and melt her down and make sweet honey wine. And who shall drink it, Robin, this warm and sunny brew? I'll sneak it to dark Oberon when he drinks his nectar stew. Hi-ho, the ferry go through the trees and streams below. Oh, hi, the bright twilight, we all revel in Puck's delight. Why do you do this, Robin, to your lord and fairy king? to get the stick out of his ass and the wrinkle out of his wing. For the Fae and the sun don't mix, you see, and he'll get so silly drunk. His hangover will be the worst that'll teach that mighty grump. Hi-ho, the fairy go through the trees and streams below. Oh, hi, the bright twilight, we all revel in Puck's delight. Hie thee close, my Robin, and see who speaks to thee. 'Tis I, shining Titania, and these tricks I'll not let be. For the Fae need the sun as they need the moon, as the river needs the sea. I won't let you charm my husband, as cross as he can be. Hi-ho, the fairy go through the trees and streams below. Oh, hi, the bright twilight, we all revel in Puck's delight. Forgive me, Royal Highness, oh show me mercy please, but tell me it wouldn't be quite a sight, the king drunk skipping through the trees. Hi-ho, the fairy go through the trees and streams below. Oh, hi, the bright twilight, we all revel in Puck's delight. Hi-ho, the fairy go through the trees and streams below. Oh, hi, the bright twilight, we all revel in Puck's delight. Nice job!
Ladies and gentlemen, Dogwood. Thank you, Betsy, for joining us.
Nathaniel Johnstone! Also.
And my lovely
Betsy
bride,
Titty.
Tempest.
And Tempest! And Nathan!
Thank
and
you,
Betsy,
Soul Food.
And Tempest! And Dogwood! It's great. We'll be around. Come say hi. We like you. Where are all my things? I have all the things. I'm not sure how I have more. Right?
Wait a minute.
What's happening? What's happening? What do we do? What do we do? Help! Help!
We got to give him a song, Kate.
Okay, what? What are we gonna do? So now what? Oh, Baba Yaga?
Baba Yaga.
Will that work?
Yeah.
Will that work? Okay, so this is about a crony old lady who lives in the woods in a chicken hut, and she goes, yeah. This is where you're supposed to interrupt me.
She does not go.
Yes, she does. She goes,
She makes love potions and gives you your heart's desire.
yeah, but she also goes, yeah, and then eats you, and then puts your head on her.
Come on now. She's
fence.
a nice old lady, you know. Little Red Riding Hood is going out to visit her grandmother in the woods. That is until she cuts your throat.
Wait. Oh my gosh, I totally got this. Alternate universe, our Little Red Werewolf Riding Hood, and Granny is Baba Yaga, and then they eat the huntsman, and then smash the patriarchy. You didn't let me get to the best part.
You know,
because we are punks. We are.
You know, I have to say, there are kids in the audience, and I know we're going to swear here, but the patriarchy is kind of an asshole.
A little bit. Teeny. Mother and daughter, the witch and the crone, ugly as winter with legs thin as bone. As my house stirs on its 4 chicken feet, I hunger for young men to lure in and eat. Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga, they call me Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga. Mortar and pestle, a mop and a broom. Will I assist or send you to your doom? I'll give you a riddle, I'll give you a rhyme, but answer me quickly before dinner time. Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga, oh, they call me Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga, oh. places are deep in the trees. I dare you to find me, I dare you to try. But lad, if you trick me, then yours is to die. Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga, they call me Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga, whoa, whoa. Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga, oh, they call me Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga, Because you always got to give the crone some love in the middle of winter, so there's a little bit of crone love for you. Go find your favorite crone and give her some love. Yeah, there we go. Aw, perfect. Aw, shucker doodles. Now what? They don't call me Dogwood for nothing. Although I'm more of a cat person. That's okay. Actually, like hyenas, which are kind of both. So.
So one of my very, very favorite party tricks
Oh God.
is
I'm his favorite party trick.
wait. There's more. She's now. How many people are there here under the age of 18?
Are there parental units for these humans?
Is it okay? Is it okay if she sings a song with swears in it?
Can I talk about lady bits? Thank you. They're positive, awesome lady bits, but they are lady bits. So if anyone is, okay, good.
So I have to. I can't play the song because I don't know how it goes, but enjoy.
So this is for anyone in the audience who. Oh, shush, hush. That was perfectly timed. I did that on purpose. So hey, where'd my pick go? Over here. Hey, where are you, friend? There you are. I found you. You're my buddy. Hey, so yeah, this is a song that I love that I wrote with a pen. We've reached that point, friends. Oh my goodness. So this is a song that I dedicate to anyone who's ever had female trouble. Whether anyone who has ever owned a uterus, whether you were born with one or you came by one honestly, anyone who's ever had any kind of femaleness to them. Because we're inclusive of all gender binaries in this room. Thank you very much. Everyone. Everyone is welcome in the Dogwood Circle. And, but this is an educational number for anyone who has never owned any of those lady businesses. I mean yourself, not like another person that you like, but like... Aww. I haven't even had any whiskey. This is great. Okay. So this is a song I affectionately refer to and is my favorite party trick, or the party trick I'm most infamous for. And I do specifically say infamous for. This is called Shark Week. Yep. What? Shh. So that's done. Anyway. That was a moment of silence for my plug. Oh, because it's going the way of the dodo. Okay, here we go. As everyone with cable knows, the Discovery Channel has one of the best shows. It's full of guts and gore and comes around once every year, like a Santa Claus who inspires my deep sea fears. But for females, it holds another meaning. Guys shudder at the mention of it in polite company. Just imagine the behemoths of the ocean fighting to the death for domination inside your vagina. Oh, it really sucks being a girl sometimes, when your hormones have gone apeshit and your friends all think you've lost your mind. When you hate and love your best friend in one night, and then you rip up a new one and you wake up the next morning and wonder why you went batshit crazy. Because it's like there are some serious bats that are going crazy. Strangers should not inspire poetry. I don't even know you. It's just your damn fucked up biology. Like a chorus of dying cats in heat. Except different, I guess, because the last thing you want is sex. Unless you're into that, that's cool. So I think I'll post a sign onto my rear yard. So if you ever see a girl is stressing, never ask that dreaded question. Are you PMSing? No, it won't matter if